Like many, I really enjoy Channel Awesome's DeadCember. Then I got inspired. What if I covered something every day in December, and now I've got it. The Walking Dead has always been one of my favorite things in the world. So for this year, I'm going to run through some of my favorite episodes of the series. From Rick Grimes waking up to a world of the undead, to a brutal throat-biting, and of course leading to the epic series finale. Grab your crossbow and decorate it with lights. This is DeadCember. Of course, we have to start with the series premiere, Days Gone By. Even after all these years, the premiere episode is still one of the best of the series. This episode follows Rick Grimes as he ends up in a coma from a gunshot wound. He wakes up to a world ruled by the undead, but still manages to find a survivor to hold up with. Lenny James as Morgan is one of my favorite parts of this pilot episode. He ends up being one of my favorite characters in the entire series. This character goes through some massive changes as we move through the series, but in this premiere episode, you start to see the beginning of this character's tragedy. I also surprisingly enjoy the scenes taking place before Rick gets shot. The conversation he has with his partner Shane at the beginning really gives you an idea of where some of our characters' heads are at before we even get to know them properly.
Last thing she said this morning. Sometimes I wonder if you even care about us at all. She said that in front of our kid.
This episode also has some of the most iconic walkers in the series, like Bicycle Girl and the very first walker shown on screen, Teddy Bear Girl. The scene that always comes to mind when I think of this episode is when Rick makes it to his house and finds his family are gone. He feels like he's dreaming, he's crying, he's hysterically calling his wife and son's name. It's sad stuff. This is only elevated by Andrew Lincoln's performance, who I swear is still one of the best castings of the entire show. He's able to make you feel so much for this character just in this first episode because Rick is so easy to root for. A man desperately trying to find his wife and son is a plot anyone can get behind. I always enjoy rewatching Season 1 because you can see how the story is crafted and how the writers found their footing while writing it. Plus, you get a walker drinking water at the end of this one. That's great. The ending with the horse getting devoured and Rick climbing in the tank is one of my favorite moments of Season 1. It all ends with Stephen Yeun's Glenn greeting us, which always gets a smile out of me.
Dumbass. Yeah, you in the tank. Cozy in there?
It's a fantastic premiere and a pilot episode I always enjoy looking